Hey guys, what's going on? It's xdeadlysmoorex here, and welcome back to part number 6. Yeah, I think 6 of our Monster Hunter World Let's Play. In the last episode, we hunted down a Toby Kadachi as per the request of the Chief Botanist, and then got access to the Harvest Box, which is really useful. And then after that, we did our Herbivore Egg quest, which was an interesting experience. But now, we were told by the field team leader that we need to take down an Anjanath before we go down and hunt Zora Magdaros. So that's what we'll be doing in today's episode. Hunting an Anjanath, and then if we've got any other quests, taking those on as well. So yeah, let's go. Let's get into it. So my opinions on the... Actually, I was going to say I'll give you my opinions on the Anjanath, but we'll wait until we have to fight it. Because it actually has, in my opinion, has probably the best, or one of the best, not the best, probably one of the best, like, I think they call them ecology videos, or like, I guess cut scenes to like introduce you to the monster that I've seen in a long time. Well, not a long time, like it's definitely one of the best in World. I don't really know what the best one is in World, because I can't remember a lot of them off the top of my head, funny enough. I literally can't remember most of them off the top of my head. Yeah. Anjanath is the only one I remember vividly, so that might be probably the best in my opinion. You'll understand why I think it's that when we get to see it. It's a very odd monster. I will say that it is a very, very odd monster. We don't need those, however. We're going to need some of these. There we go. Let's go. And also, there's one thing about Anjanath. It is one of it's the first fire-based monster that you'll fight in World, I believe. I'm not counting Zora Magdaros as a fire-based monster. Yes, it can give you fire blight, but it's an active it's practically an active volcano.
Secure the base by taking out that encroaching Anjanath.
Use
everything at your disposal. That's the way it works here in the New World.
So the only fire-based monsters I can think of off the top of my head in World, like if I'm talking base game, are Anjanath, Rathalos, and I think that's actually and Azure Rathalos, but yeah. I don't think I'm going the right way. No, I am going the right way. There's just different ways to go. Because it's in area 6, I believe. No, 12. It's in area 12. It's in the area with the falling boulder rocks. I actually think that's it. No. Oh no, Teo's just blast based. Teo's just fire and blast. I know where it is. It's down there, but I'm gonna grab some red pick because I'm probably gonna need it. Where is it? There you are. Thank you. That's useful. And yeah, there's literally there's 2 in. If you want to count as a Rathalos as a separate species, it's not a subspecies, but that's basically 3 monsters and an Elder Dragon that are fire-based in this game. And if you're not counting Elder Dragons, I think Toby Kadachi is literally the only electric-based... I'm talking pre-Iceborne. This is like base game pre-Iceborne. Toby Kadachi is literally the only non-Elder Dragon lightning-based monster or thunder-based monster. I think Geratodus is the only No, there's no Elder Dragon that has it in this game. Yeah, Geratodus before Iceborne is literally the only way you could get water weapons in the game. Raw! It literally chucks a great Jagras at you. You savage bastard. Right. Anjanath, my opinions. Anjanath is an odd monster. Not in the sense that it fights, because I think its fighting style actually suits it rather well. It depends on what the machine wants Anjanath to be. Like the RNG machine. Because if Anjanath, you can get a really good Anjanath that's a good fight because it keeps you on your toes with all of its attacks, and it is a very, very hard hitting monster, especially with one of its attacks. But if you get a really shit Anjanath, oh boy, it's a chore to fight, and it's a absolute piece of shit, because there's the one attack where it's like slams its head on the ground and then like drags its feet to try and like chomp you basically, and that takes a chunk out of your health, and he can just... I've had Anjanaths that have constantly done that, and it's... oh boy, is it not fun. The attack he's doing right now, for the love of like all that's above or all that's holy, do not get hit by that attack, because he can do serious damage with it. You can actually card that Great Jagras, which is pretty cool. I'm going to do it right now. The Anjanath's weapons are shit. Don't make them. Well, no, actually, that's a lie. You can make them if you want to. I mean, I'm not going to. Simply because, yes, they're the first fire weapons you can get in the game. But, honestly, if you want my opinion, just wait until you can get Rathlai's weapons. Because Rathlai's weapons outclass Anjanath so hard. Not only are they like the same element, but Anjanath gives you minus 30 affinity for his weapons. Although his armor doesn't look too bad, it's actually, in my opinion, it's probably one of the better looking armor sets. Doesn't compare to the likes of, like, in my opinion, Legiana's armor set, or Tobi Kadachi's armor set, but definitely a good armor set nonetheless. Looking armor set. In terms of skills, I think it actually has the first like armor set skill, I think that's what they're called, where if you have a certain number of, I think it's 3 bits of the Anjanath armor, it gives you like what they call powers, like an ability, which is pretty cool. And I think Anjanath is, if your health is 40% or lower, it gives you an increase in attack, which is really cool. Though Legiana's power, in my opinion, just outclasses it, because Legiana's armor set isn't fight-based, it's reward-based. What? It sounds a bit weird. It's like, you're probably thinking, well, why is Legiana's armor better, like, have a better power if Anjanath actually helps you in a fight if you're, like, on low HP? Legiana basically increases the likelihood of you getting rare materials from the end of quest rewards, which is, oh my god, really good. Oh my god, I almost got hit by that. Which is really good if you're grinding monsters and getting plates and gems and just... I talked about plates and gems in the last episode, so I won't go on it here, but oh boy, can they be a chore to get? Oh, there we go, Fire Blight. Yeah, so Fire Blight is probably the easiest status ailment or easiest blight to get rid of, in my opinion, because all you have to do is literally roll around 3 times. Stop, drop and roll. Or if you're just near water, roll in the water once and it'll get rid of it. That'll if I was in front of that, that would have taken probably all of my HP. That is I think that's Anjanath's strongest attack. Is that like mini flamethrower thing he's got, or his fire blast if you're kind of actually is a fire blast now I think about it.
Powerful type of slinger
Because it's a short range technique, because a flamethrower would be over a long range. The Anjanath I'm fighting right now isn't too bad actually. It's probably Anjanath's behaving himself, which is good. Talking about like as a trained fucking animal. This is still a wild beast that can kill me. Any of the monsters, if you're reckless, any of the monsters in Monster Hunter will kill you. Oh my god. See? I was at full HP and see how much damage that did. It's ridiculous. Give me the god bug. Go on, jump down. Attaboy. You're doing well, Anjanath. You're actually doing really well. I appreciate you, Anjanath, right now. Stand on the boulders, please. Yes. No! Oh, you... Oh, that was a waste, man. That was an absolute waste. Nope. Fuck off. Yeah, got you again. How you feeling, bro? How you feeling? Ugh. I mean, there's not really much. I think Anjanath is probably one of the only, like, he's not the only dinosaur monster, because I think there's quite a few, or like prehistoric looking monsters I should say, because he's not in this game, but Monoblos, who's kind of very similar to Diablos in a way, though I've never actually fought Monoblos, so I can't actually say, but from what I've seen he kind of fights sort of similar to Diablos. Is very much like a Styracosaurus, which is like, he's part of the Triceratops family, but it only has one horn instead of 3, and Diablos has 2 giant fucking horns. Oh god, that was a terrible idea. No, turn around, thank you. God says Kazadon, they're bastards. Not you though, Anjanath, you're cool. Sometimes, not all the time. Large majority of the time you're not cool. You're a bastard. Yeah, come here again, but I don't need to. Got scale. Right. I swear if I carve this thing and I get a plate, I'm gonna be the happiest man alive. It's like, yeah, I will honestly be the happiest man alive if I can, like, get a plate off this thing. Like, in this, like, because if not, I might just resort to investigations. Give me that. It's the first Wyverian right there. I don't know where I'm going, guys. I've just lost track of what the fuck I'm doing. Down here, okay. Follow the scout flies. We're in area 2, are we? See, in like previous Monster Hunter games, you always pay attention to like the area that you're in, but in this game I kind of don't. Not because like the areas are pointless, they're not. Because in previous Monster Hunter games, it wasn't actually a fully conjoined map. Like, you have to go through a loading screen to get to each area. Oh, there we go. This is not an annoying attack. Yeah, it teaches you about, it shows you like that some monsters can trap you, like what the Anjanath just did there, picked me up and slammed me, which will probably break some bones if this is real life. Then again, if this was real life, Anjanath probably would have killed me years ago. He'll probably kill me like within the first few hits, if we're being honest. But then Anjanath probably would have been dead fairly quick as well. So you got to sacrifice some realism for some good boss fights. Because that's basically what this is. It's boss fights, the game. Which, hey, I ain't mad about. give Capcom a lot of credit when it comes to Monster Hunter, because you got to understand that this is, if you want to get technical, this is the 5th generation of Monster Hunter, though it doesn't say Monster Hunter 5. It's technically the 5th generation, or if you want to count generations as as a different generation, then this is number 6. But honestly, I don't count that, so this is generation number 5. Oh my god! That was close. Oh my god. See, I don't think we've seen it before, but you see like Anjanath drooling? That means the monster's tired. And it's not anymore, it's pissed. If a monster's tired, some of their attacks, they might fall over. So like, if you're fighting a Rathian, and it does like a charge, because it can charge while it's on the ground. If it does that, it will fall over. There's like some other like extra animations that monsters do when they're tired. What the fuck are you doing? You have me perplexed, Anjanath, sometimes. I mean, the AI in this game does perplex me at times. Because sometimes the monster AI can be a little bit weird and dumb. But as I was saying, I give Capcom a lot of credit, because you're coming up with new monsters, like pretty much for every generation you've got to come up with new monsters. Otherwise, what's the point in making a new like generation of Monster Hunter if you're just going to give us like if you're just going to give us a game with all the old monsters in it. So they've got to come up with new ideas for monsters, then they've got to come up with an idea of how that monster fights. So, and it's got to be like fairly unique. So, hey, and their designs for a majority of the part are actually really cool. Sorry about the mic bump for a little bit there. But as I say, Anjanath is really cool because it's a T-Rex, but it's got fur and it's got like wings. It can't fly. It can't really glide either. But see, it's got those wings that it can. Oh, it's just a really cool design. It's a really nicely designed monster. Go on, hit that. Do it. Oh, you bastard! Didn't think that was going to knock me over. Yeah, because I need to wet stuff. No, don't even think about it, you bastard. Trying to think of some good design monsters. Zitsuyaku is a nice design monster because it's a Velociraptor based monster, but it's got a little like, it's kind of like a Velociraptor crossed with, oh my god, no! That was close. Holy shit, that was close. Stay still. I need to go underneath. There we go. Limp, you bastard, limp. Yeah. No, it's not limping. Come back here, you piece of shit. Got him. Oh! Right in the cloaca. Because he's a reptile. It's about best I'm explaining that is, he's a reptile, so it's a cloaca. Going on. I keep like trying to concentrate on the fight and then also like trying to remember what I was talking about. So good design monsters. Like unique design monsters, I should say. Rajan is a it's a it's a monkey with like ram horns that also has they can also like use lightning attacks. and when it becomes enraged, it sprouts like yellow, like fur that makes it go. It basically goes Super Saiyan. Literally goes Super Saiyan, which is pretty cool. There's the Naharala, which we don't see in this game. Now it's limping. That's good. Which is a big, which is a giant snake that can also, like, it can coil around you. It has like feet and claws and stuff, but it has like a parrot's beak that can also, I believe, it can paralyze you, which is really cool. Which is a cool idea. But it also has like a rattlesnake's like tail, where it can like shoot off spines, and if it roars, the spines explode. And I think if you're near a spine when they explode, it stuns you. I believe. I'm not too sure. So yeah. And then its subspecies, the Tidal Naharala, changes up the attack where it can shoot a water ball thing, and what that does, it can actually bounce it off the scales. I've never fought the Tidal Naharala. I fought the Naharala, but not its subspecies. But I've seen like people fight before. It looks like it could be a fun fight. There's the Zamtrios, which is, I don't think is in this. But yeah, Zamtrios is another really cool design monster. Just because it's a shark, so you'd think it'd be in it'd be in Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate, because that's where all the underwater stuff was. Oh no. This monster was Zamtrios was introduced in Monster Hunter 4. Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate. It's a shark with legs that you fight on ice. That can also inflate itself. It's like a shark crossed with a toad almost. Oh no. I hate that attack, especially when you've been knocked back and it does that. Sometimes it's really difficult to avoid. But yeah, Zamtrios is a cross between a toad and a shark, because it can inflate itself, which is really cool. It makes it a bigger target. It has like a bigger surface area for you to hit, but it's also a big surface area for you to get hit, so it's a nice like double-edged sword thing. It can also create ice armor, which is really cool. It looks really intimidating with its ice armor on as well, so there's that. I'm gonna fucking sharpen again. That's the one. Jump down, bitch. Go on, jump down. Good boy. Its subspecies, again, I haven't fought in Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate, is the Tiger Stripe Zamtrios, which instead of it being found in ice, is found in like icy areas, is found in the desert, and it uses paralysis. It can still inflate itself, but instead of it being the Tiger Stripe Zamtrios is like inflation mode is smaller than the normal Zamtrios one, but what it sacrifices in like the size of the inflation, it makes up for in agility. It can move a lot faster than the standard Zamtrios can while in its inflated form, which is a nice like, oh god, which is a nice spin on its like very unique mechanic. What other ones we got? I don't think any monsters are there. I mean, Seredios is pretty cool. It's still a wyvern, but it doesn't breathe like fire or ice or lightning or like. No, you bastard! That's one of the problems I have with you. Massive problem I had with you, Anjanath. Go on, jump over, come on. So I'm not standing there. You're a big old bastard sometimes, you are. because I couldn't dodge that even if I wanted to. He roared, flamed, and then charged at me. There was nothing I could have done there. At all. No. Stop which burning ash technique. Oh god, no. God. This area is a pain and a half to fight him in. Not like Toby Kadachi, like... No! Oh my god. Why is it you're near death? That's when you decide to be a total bastard. You were being alright earlier. Nope. Don't think so. So, back to Seregius. Yeah, it can't, like, shoot fire at you or anything like that. But what it can do is it can, like, fire its scales at you. And those scales can inflict bleeding. Drop that now, Venus, come on. See, this is why whenever I hunt, I don't give him the buff tools. I always make sure he has the Vigor Wasps on him. Come on, just die already. So yeah, that's really cool. Its armor's really good as well. But Seredios isn't in this game, so there we go. There we go, it's fucking dead. Grr, fuck you.
Good work. Now that the base is secure, we can focus our
More
attention
unique
towards
design
capturing
monsters.
Zora Magdaros.
I mean, some of the Elder Dragons are really cool. Like one in this game, Valhazak. Really fucking cool. He's so cool. Got a fang off him. Haven't got a play off him yet. But maybe I'll go on in the end scene. Probably not. But, yeah. Valhazak's really cool because it's like a living dead dragon, which is really cool. I think I talked about it in like a previous episode. So I do tend to repeat myself. But hey, it happens sometimes, you know? What other cool design monsters do we have? Like in this, especially in this game, Toby Kadachi is really cool, coolly designed. Paolumu, really nice design, really nice gimmick, shit fight. No, I take that back. Paolumu's fight isn't shit. It's okay. Nightmare Paolumu's, I didn't get one. Nightmare Paolumu's fight is pure shit. Abomination. That is what Nightmare Paolumu is. It's an absolute abomination. I hate it because regular Paolumu is all about wind, like wind pressure and stuff, which is fine. You can work around it, except when you Kusladora. But hey, that's a completely different story because Kusladora is a bastard. But Nightmare Paolumu uses sleep gas, and I'm not talking like Radaban sleep gas where it just like puts it underneath its body. Oh no, this thing can shoot sleep gas at you and create massive sleep clouds. You know, like how Puki Puki can like create poison clouds. It can do that, but with sleep. Oh, I hate that thing so much. Fantastically designed monster. Like, it looks so cool, but terrible fight. Viper Toby Kadachi looks cool. Kind of a bad fight as well, but that was probably just me being like new to it, and no, I didn't know anything about it. I just knew it was in the game and how it looked, and that was it. And I could guess it was poisonous, but holy shit, does that thing know it's poisonous? The Coral Puki Puki, I fucking love. The Coral Puki Puki is a nicely designed monster, and it's actually really nice. It's a good fight. I like it.
Initially wearing it down with cannon and ballista fire, then restrain it with binders.
What are the ones we got? The Abyssal Gaiacris. Haven't fought it. oh my god, is that thing terrifying. Because
However, there is a chance it will
if you
break
guys know the Legiacris, it's like a lightning
initiate
sea
the
leviathan
mounting
thing.
phase of
It
the
looks
operation.
cool. All of the Legiacris, like the Legiacris itself and its two subspecies, Ivory
During
and
this
Abyssal,
phase,
look
we'll
really
attempt to
cool.
weaken it
But
further, so that we'll have a
Abyssal
better chance of
Legiacris, you only
restraining
fight it in
the second
water,
barrier.
and from what I've seen, it's like kind of dark, dingy water, like a little bit dark. But obviously, you guys can still see it, because otherwise it'd be a bit
Make sure you hammer it as much as
annoying
possible
if you
with
couldn't see
cannons
it.
and ballista. They're there for a reason.
But
Affirmative,
oh
sir.
my god, does it like
Technicians,
represent
make sure
my
you do a
people
final
off
check on the equipment
terrified
before
of
we
what
begin.
lurks in the
sir.
abyss of the ocean.
Quartermasters, conduct an inventory of
Oh,
our supplies.
god damn.
Researchers, proceed to the. We can't bring our quarry
Oops.
back to base, so take what you need and be prepared to conduct your research on site.
Don't worry, Commando.
Everything will be in order.
Well, I'm just trying to think of other
Keep your
subspecies
ears
now
open during the operation.
that
I'll
I
be
fought
giving orders
personally.
as the situation
Pink
unfolds.
Rathian is nice. It adds like, I think it only adds one new attack,
May the Sapphire
but
Star
it
light
can be
your way.
it can be an interesting fight. It
Dismissed.
can be a bitch though. So basically, what you want to do with Pink Rathian is what you do with any Rathian, and that's cut its tail off.
The big moment is finally here.
Because if you cut its tail
Shaking
off,
up a storm here.
it can't poison
How about
you. Can't do the same with Rathos. Can't cut its talons off. I'll show you guys the Anjanath armor, and then I think we'll do it. That will do it for today's episode because I want to separate. Anjanath and Zora Magdaros for you guys because Zora Magdaros can take a long time.
Time for some hard graft.
So this is. Oh, that's Puku's armor. This is Anjanath's armor. Yes, ignore the design of it. It's a nicely designed armor set, especially if it's like a male character because it's like full like plate armor. I love the fur cape that it's got. So it's already like this is like maxed out Puki armor as well, and it's already better. Oh boy. So what it gives you is Anjanath power, which, as I told you, template. Oh, it reduces stamina depletion when health is 40% or lower. I thought it was attack, but I think there's one that does do that. You get fire resistance, level 1. For some reason, I saw Anjanath power 3, and then I saw fire resistance, and I thought that said fire resistance level 3. I was like, what? But no, it's fire resistance level 1. You get fire attack, special ammo boost if you're like using like the long range weapons, so light bowgun, heavy bowgun, or bow. There's the artillery again if you're using oh, it says Wyvern's fire, gun launch shells, Wyvern's fire, charge. Oh, okay, so that's interesting. So if you're using a charge blade, that's really useful, and then marathon runner. I'm probably actually going to make this armor set for you guys, so wish me luck whenever that happens. Wish me luck trying to get a fucking plate. Oh my god. I swear if I need... Oh. No, there's one. I can make the legs. Hey, I'll make the legs right now. If I can already make the legs, I might as well. That's looking really out of place. So that's 20. No, I want to compare it to... Oh, I might as well. If it's going to give me more armor, then yes, it's giving me a skill that I don't need right now. But hey, that I'll never be able to use. But hey, there's that. This is... Did I show you the Kodachi armor? That's what the Kodachi armor looks like for the Palico armor set. But here, this is the armor set I'm going to be using for him, the Anjanath armor set, which is really cool. It does look really cool. I'll admit, this looks really cool. So yeah, in the next episode, I should have a full. I'll show you the weapons as well from what you can make the what they look like. So where's Anjanath's armor? Let's preview that. That's the weapon. So that's the long sword. That's what it looks like. Looks pretty cool. But terrible fucking weapon. Because look, it has yeah, it gives you. It's 20. I think it's Diablos and Baroth that give you -30. I think it's Diablos that gives you -30 affinity. But yeah, good fire attack and fantastic base damage though. Just shame the affinity sucks. Sharpness is kind of bad. And then I'll show you the Anjanath insect glaive, which looks pretty cool. Kind of reminds me of a bow staff, kind of. But yeah, again, that's again -20. That gives you blunt boost, and again, fantastic base damage. Just not that good, in my opinion, anyway. So yeah, in the next episode, we're going to be taking on Zora Magdaros and trying to capture it. So that should be a really fun episode for you guys. Also, next episode, I should have full Anjanath gear, and it should be really good. So if you guys enjoyed today's episode, make sure to hit that like button. If you are enjoying our Monster Hunter Let's Play series, make sure to subscribe as well. Also, please be sure to check out my Treasure Cold Steel Let's Play series, where we're finally, where we should. I did have some technical issues on like the day of recording it, so I'll have to record the episode again. So we're going to be fighting 2 bosses back to back, which should be a very fun experience. So also, so yeah, hope you guys will check it out, because I think it's going to be a good episode. Also, if you're a fan of JRPGs, RPGs, or the Monster Hunter series, make sure to subscribe as well, because hey, that's what I do on this channel. I have a few products in the work lined up, so hopefully you guys are on the lookout for those and will enjoy them when they come out. But with all that PSA out of the way, this is xdeadlysmoorex, and I shall see you guys next time.